I have a problem. I physically cannot get out of bed in the morning, so I built an alarm clock that punishes me if I don't.
Right now, every morning starts exactly the same. I spam snoozes literally every single time. I've tried a lot of things, and like I've even tried just putting my phone across the room, but nothing works.
So, I got to thinking, what is a good motivator for me? I mean, there's the classic money. Money, that's a good one. Let's put a pin in that one. There's my life. That's a good one. I don't want to die. I'm not trying to die. Yeah, low key, that's all I can think of. My money and my life is all I care about. So, what if I made an alarm clock that puts my life in danger? All right, so boys, here is the plan. At the end of the day, my biggest issue is not that I don't wake up, it's that I don't have a will to get out of bed. So then I just go back to bed. So here's how we're gonna solve that. By putting my life at risk, I'm gonna build an alarm clock. Imagine an alarm clock. It's gonna have a little igniter on it, and when that igniter goes, it'll create a fun little fire. But now here's the kicker. I don't put it in the room where I'm at. I'm gonna put it like a floor down or something. So here's the house. I'm gonna be like on the second floor. I'm gonna be sleeping on the second floor. My alarm's gonna go off on my phone. And then I look at the alarm and it's like, bro, get up or you're gonna die. Then I have to go downstairs and then turn off the low key. It's low key a bomb. So I'm gonna have to go downstairs and defuse the alarm clock, or else it's over for me. That's the plan. Man, it's such a great idea. I'm so good at cooking up ideas. Nothing ever goes wrong.
It's 3D printing time.
Okay, so I have the alarm clock printed. I have all the chips that I need. This is like all the electronics that will go into this project. Soldering this is actually going to be impossible, so I'm just going to spam jumper wires and cram it all in there and hope for the best.
I thought it'd be a quick and easy job, so I didn't even bother setting up a fume extractor. But then it was not a quick and easy job, so I acted as a human fume extractor the entire time. I also didn't buy the right switch, so I just grabbed one from my pack of random stuff.
So this is me testing it. So in about 60 seconds, this igniter should turn on. And I can click this switch to make it not ignite anything. Oh, there we go. Then I reset the timer. So software-wise, it works.
Okay, it's time for a project run through. So this is what we got. This is the alarm clock. And the alarm clock has some fun little features. It features 5 LCD screens, a switch here that I use to reset the clock and to effectively diffuse it. USB-C, because USB-C supremacy, and a little port for battery. And this is where the magic happens. This is a hot surface igniter used for like making flamethrowers and fun stuff like that, and a lithium polymer battery. So the idea is you plug in the battery. The battery is what gives the igniter so much energy, because these are like very volatile batteries. And then you put the battery here. So then the igniter ignites the battery, and then you create a battery fire, and then the battery fire spreads to the entire house. It's a genius plan. So that's the project walkthrough. Okay, everything is set up. You plug in the alarm clock. All right, so it's firing up and it's set to a 2-minute timer. So after 2 minutes, the igniter in the back should get really hot, and then we can do some fun things with it. I guess it's just waiting here for a good clean 2 minutes and it will go. There we go. Dude, that's totally burning up. Ah, that's hot. That's hot. I'm literally obliterating this leaf, bro. No, that's pretty good. I'm pretty satisfied with that amount of testing. All right, I'm just about ready to go to bed. So let me plug this in to power the clock part, and I'll plug this in to power the igniter part. And I'll put the battery right underneath the igniter. So it's set to 8 hours. And it pops. So yeah, let's just hope for the best. It's just setting into me how much is on the line here. All right, well, I've gone this far. A lot's on the line here. I'm gonna go ahead and set my alarm. Alarm set. Let's hope I wake up in the morning. Okay, fuck. I actually do have to get out of bed.
that's that. I'm still pretty groggy, but at least, like, I'm out of bed. I won't be going back to bed. So, I guess in that sense, it totally works. But low-key kind of stressful. Yeah, 7 minutes left before, everything would have been cooked. So, I mean, at least I made it.
Okay, so the alarm clock actually works, but there's a little bit of a problem. I'm not a psychopath, so I'm not actually gonna deploy this because I live in a building with other people, and I'm not trying to risk everyone's lives. I'm not crazy, guys. I would never do that. So I'm gonna do a little bit of modification to make this actually something that I would use. All right, so here's the update. So the alarm clock, I have it set on a 2-minute timer now. I've removed the igniter. I did some fun stuff in software, just a little bit of coding. So what happens now is that it's gonna text people. It's gonna text everyone in my contacts a slur if it hits 0. So effectively my life will be ruined, but I'm not gonna die at least. When this clock hits 0, I have it set up to a test right now where it's gonna text my phone at least via WhatsApp bot. Let's give the clock 2 minutes and it will shoot me a text. There we go. We got a text message. Wonderful. All right, so now time for me to set this up and put every one of my contacts' phone numbers in there, and I will send them a randomized slur of some sort. All right, so I've had this little guy deployed for a bit now, and I can confidently say that the thing works. I get out of bed, I go downstairs, and I'm awake. The issue is, I consciously make the decision to go straight back to bed though, because honestly, I'd rather skip classes and get some more sleep. Yeah, if you enjoyed this video, hit me with a like and subscribe, please. I'm trying to beat my dad in subscribers, so help a fella out, and that's about it. See ya.